So this is something you can understand it, but you'll have to experience it in order to internalize and completely comprehend it. So the next time when you have a good sleep, a dreamless sleep, and when you wake up, observe the bliss that you might be experiencing at that point. You know why that bliss is? Because your inner self or your self consciousness just had a communion with the supreme reality that is Brahman, and it had come back. Okay, let's see what else. Now, this is something that Aristotle, a Greek philosopher, had said. Radhakrishnan has quoted him in his book, and he says, we read in an Aristotelian fragment, whenever the soul is alone and by itself in sleep, it recovers by its proper nature. This is what Aristotle thinks. He's saying that that is when the soul recovers, when you have a dreamless sleep, when you merge with one reality, that is the Brahman. The natural divinity of soul reasserts itself when freed from the tyranny of flesh, yani the bone and the flesh. Now, there is this interesting use of the word tyranny, meaning the soul does not want to be in this body. It's just that it has been trapped in this body, and the body is acting like a monarch or a dictator, keeping the soul inside of it. So the natural tendency of the soul is to escape from the body, and it is the limitations of bones and flesh that is impeding this aspiration that the soul has of escaping into higher realities. Now, these are all metaphysical things. If you apply a scientific angle to these things, keep in mind these are thoughts that were in practice like 5,000 years ago. So these are merely contemplations of the human mind. Again, but there was the likelihood of being confused with sheer unconsciousness. Now, because we are a nation of argumentative people, it takes a lot of time for somebody to convince a national of Bharat, because by nature, we have an argumentative mind. That is reflected in 6 or 7 schools, native schools of thought that we have. So right now, since we have defined a dreamless sleep and we have justified it by saying that it merges with the supreme reality, somebody might come along and make this argument. Then what about the unconsciousness? Let's say somebody faints. Does that count as dreamless sleep?